Alright, this is my review on the Energizer rechargeable battery. I had this for quite a few years now. I want to say like maybe 5 years. I don't know, maybe 3 years, 3 to 5 years. Now, I never did a review, it never occurred to me, but I've seen how much YouTube has helped when I make my Amazon purchases, or pretty much any purchase anywhere. What I'll do is if I see something on Amazon, I'll go click on the link, put in the description and YouTube and see a review on it. And when people review, you'd be surprised. That's why I encourage everybody to do some kind of review if you're a YouTuber, or if you know how to do it, because you'd be surprised the slightest reviews, even if you title it to the whatever. I mean, this go so basic, but there's certain things that you go down that there's different model numbers, different colors. You review it and you tag it, and you'd be surprised how much that will help people who are looking for the product. So this is, I want to say 3 to 5 years. So I had it quite a few times for some time now, and this is a universal battery charger by Energizer. So the reason why I want to review this is because I think it's very helpful. It's very useful. If you buy rechargeable batteries, I mean, I find myself not using it as much now, because nowadays everything is like, it kind of has its own little charging port. It has its own built-in battery. So I'm noticing a little decline in usage. But there are certain things like the TV remote. It's probably the only thing that I use, to be honest, that I still use the batteries for. So yeah, so the TV remote, and then you put the battery here. It has a charging indicator light here, and it tells you if it's full or not. So I'm going to see if I can find a battery. There you go, I found a battery. And it's universal. This is actually an Energizer battery, but it's universal. You can get any rechargeable battery, as long as it's rechargeable. I have recently bought the Amazon Basics rechargeable battery, but only because the price is good. I mean, it's not plugged in, so you won't, see. But you put the battery in there, and then, so if you put it in number 2, which it shows here, I don't know if you can see that, but you put it in there, and regardless whether it's open or closed, it's still going to charge. A little light indicator, and then a LED status bar will show. It'll blink, and then it'll blink to the other one stay steady until it gets to the top. The last line blinks, and then once it stops blinking, you know it's full. It charges pretty quick, to be honest. So yeah, you could fit. I'm not sure exactly. I don't put that money in there, but you can charge the AA, AAA. C, D, and 9 volt, pretty much any battery that's out there. I know certain slots, you have to per certain battery, certain slots. So if you only have one of the, I guess, the AA, you put in the middle one like that, and it'll charge. So yeah, this don't have an exact model number. It still shows on Amazon. That's the only reason I make sure I check, so like that I don't leave you guys, okay, yeah, thanks, you did review it, but it's not available anymore, because I know how that goes. So I did check on Amazon right before making this video, and it's still available. They have another model that's discontinued, but the one that is available that I saw, I mean, there was a few of them, but it's still a charger that was available. That's why I'm doing this review. But there was one that's like has little slots in between, but hopefully it's still available when you guys check, depending on when you see this video. But yeah, it's to me it's worth it, and I think, you know what, let me just check the price for you now, so I don't leave you guys hanging, because I still have the website pulled up, and as of now it's $29.63. You know what, that sounds familiar. I think I remember paying about 20 to 30 bucks. I might even pay a little. It was between 20 and 30 bucks. Maybe a little bit, maybe 35. But, again, Still not a bad price, $29, 30 bucks. It'll last you as long as you use it. But again, if you're like me, would I buy this now? Probably not, only because I only use it for my remote. So I probably wouldn't get this model, to be honest. If you have other devices that you are using that requires, maybe if you have a child, they have a toy that requires AA, AAA batteries or 9-volt batteries. Because even, for example, the 9-volt battery, how many of us actually use a 9-volt battery and for what? The only thing I can think of is the smoke alarm detectors, and that, even with that, they're making them now where they have their own plug into the general outlet, or like they have a line that plugs in, or they have lithium-ion battery that will pretty much last a few years, or if not lifetime, as we see advertised. But that's the only time I think it'll make sense. If not, I would get the other model, which is probably charges maybe 2 to 4 of these at once. So if you have if you're using just remote chargers, then either that or just buy the actual battery that's not rechargeable. But that's pretty much the only time I recommend this. If you have multiple batteries that you need to keep recharging, especially for a toy, then you'll really save the money like that. Anyway, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. I gotta answer that call, so you know what that means. Take care.